we have issued a notice produced at case number 93. But we gave an option to compounding offences in order to not reopen the activity. Thereafter, on 17/10/2022, we issued this notice. Page number 93.
Yes.
Page number 94, the last paragraph. Accordingly, if drone survey report is submitted to this office at the earliest, we not suggested him, since he is not admitting our joint inspection report, let him conduct this
Drone survey.
And submit a report to the department.
No, his specific point is that can you stop the query? Under which one?
Rule, sub-rule 2 of Rule 8. And what I will ask, this is pertinent to mention here. This is the second offense he has committed. On an earlier occasion in the year 2021, he encroached upon 1 acre of land. Thereafter, he imposed 5 lakhs fine. He has paid it. Now he has encroached 3 acres. This is the second offense which attracts 50 times.
Any reference to that earlier encroachment is there in the notice?
The inspection itself is mentioned. Let me kindly come to page number 63. Para 8. Previously, the geologist of this office has submitted a part inspection report on 19/11/2021, and for having conducted many operations in an area beyond the amount of 5 lakhs was collected as penalty and the city might be now this margin was drawn on 27th May 2022 in presence of the representative of the lessee. And on the same day, a report, joint inspection report was submitted.
But why his representative signature was not obtained?
The margin drawn at page number 54 is a spot margin. Translation is produced at page number 57.
Right.
While conducting spot margin, GPS recordings were made. It is evident from the margin. May I read the last portion of the margin? That about the delay hunter is returning to the lease area. This is 15 meters. Buffer zone body is in the buffer zone of 50 meters and set area and 5 meters.
Why did he take an obtain his signature? No. Representative is there.
He was very much present.
Right.
And GPS tracking was recorded. And a report was submitted. In the report, all the readings were recorded. This is a report, not an inspection report. It is the signature of the representative of the veterinary department. And the very important fact is that not he uses to challenge only annexure E. Thereafter, several notices have been issued. This is dated 66/2022. Thereafter, we have issued 2 notices. One is produced at annexure E, 10th August 22. And thereafter, annexure H, 17th October 22. Now he says, after all this, he has lodged a complaint before the jurisdictional police, stating that there is illegal activity. Whereas this merger was conducted in the month of June itself. In the month of December, after all this, in order to not make out our defense.
He has challenged annexure E because you asked him to stop the mining. So according to him, unless you determine the lease, you cannot stop the mining. This is his point.
Yes. May I take your back?
Yes.
Rule 80 Act of the NMC Act. Quarrying operation to be in accordance with the quarrying plan, simplified quarrying plan. And 8(2). If the quarrying operations are not carried out,
8A2. 8A2. K2.
Yes.
Quarrying operations to be in accordance with the quarrying plan, simplified quarrying plan. Every holder of the lease license working for permission and the tender will carry out quarrying operation in accordance with the approved quarrying plan, simplified quarrying plan. This is such condition. The bar permanent. The quarrying plan will be granted to the lease area. If there is a violation of quarrying plan, if he encroaches upon the adjacent area, it is violation of quarrying. Quarrying plan is not granted to that area. But may further, as may have been imposed under the rule 2 of 280 or with such modifications as approved under the rule 3 of 860 in accordance with the quarrying plan, or the scheme of quarrying submitted or approved under rule 880 as the case may be. Two, if the quarrying operations are not carried out in accordance with the quarrying plan, as referred under the rule 1, deputy director, senior geologist concerned may pass an order for suspension of all or any of the quarrying operations and permit the continuance of only such operation as may be necessary to restore the condition in the quarry as envisaged under the said quarrying plan. If we have violated the very quarrying plan, we have issued a stoppage. Thereafter, we have modified it. We inform him, we compound the offense and come back. Then one more notice was conduct a drone survey and submit the land guarantee to illegally extracted mineral. They permit him. For that, he has not done those notices at all. Even as well, there is a remedy under 53. He could have gone before the divisional authority.
No, in a revision, he can challenge that stoppage or.
If he is agreed by the not the second notice unexpected, yeah. And there are two different concepts.
You have now, are you availing the remedy? Now he says that we have passed the orders, but you have a remedy of challenging these orders in a revision. K2.
Gives quarrying plan. There is not even a single word of a quarrying plan in any of these sections which are not even a word in the name, usage of the word quarrying plan in the entire nowhere. Quarrying plan is a different aspect, and quarrying lease is a different. There are two different documents.
All this you can raise in the revision that you have a particular plan which permits you to carry out your operation within A area, B area.
That's what we asked. In response to your submission, we requested the council to answer. He has pointed out the provision. You said, without terminating the lease, they cannot stop is what your submission in the morning session. They have pointed out now. Now you're saying the word plan is not used.
NDC matters, quarrying plan has been defined. Quarrying lease is different, quarrying plan. There are two different documents. It's not the case, nowhere matters for first time today. At this moment, matters has to quote this hearing. If this is put in writing, matters can come out.
So they will provide a copy of the book also along with their order. This is expectation is too much, Mr. And it is acceptable somebody who is coming before this court as a first offender. You are repeating your activity. You were informed that you are indulged in such activity which was found by the authority second time. Inspection report says that prior to this also you committed this act. You pay the penalty. It's not that in the first occasion you challenge it, you accept it, pay the penalty. Therefore, we are.
What should be having the they should have earmarked the area. It is not. Quarrying plan, what my other friend to submit to us. It is not at all their case. Members support that there is violation of the quarrying plan. Quarrying plan is a different thing. It's not.
Mr. Counsel, take it that even if it is not so specifically stated, the communication forwarded to you is sufficient enough to show for what purposes these notices orders are issued to you for encroaching upon the land that is without having the permission to you to carry out the operation within a specified area. You encroach upon the area. You are carrying out the operation not in your specified area, but you are doing that in the other area. This is indicative of a fact that there is this violation of the this provision where you are permitted to carry out activity within an area of a plan. It is not necessary that each and every word is to be reproduced. And apart from that, we also told you that the submission is okay. We have passed these orders. The orders are revised. You can go before the authority, seek a revision of the order.
Authority can also never describe condition to bring in within the quarry plan. It's not that we are imposing bank guarantee part of quarry plan. Then RPS is gone by.
is that they may raise a ground of delay, will permit you to file appropriate application for the delay condonation, and authority may consider the fact that you are before this court for some time.
3 days. Please, Samya, 22nd. 22nd, yes, sir. Then why did you keep quiet all these years? Whom are you blaming now? No, this attitude of your client is not correct. You are putting every single blame on the other side while you want to merrily go around doing this illegal act. You know about that, then why did you not go earlier?
No.
Not you, sir. Not you, sir. Not you.
There is a
We are
provision.
conscious what you are saying on behalf of your client. So whatever we are saying to you, we are telling to your client, not to you.
Provision provides.
Yes.
Provided control the case will be satisfied sufficient cause. 30 days from the expiry of 60
90
days.
days. 90 days.
That opportunity is there. Sorry?
No, the proviso provides 30 days more.
Yeah, so you make an application. We'll say that if such application is made before the authority may consider that on the backdrop of a fact that you are before this court. Yes, Mr. Mahendra.
Our mandly order. See, whether rightly or wrongly, let the authority pass it on. Why do we prepone that? Bring the cause of action. Mistakes. What are the subsequent notices you have issued for what purpose? No, once you have stopped the mining, which means he is no more existing in accordance with law to carry out any activity. Why the subsequent notices?
Subsequent notice because the scarcity of land is and district land monitoring committee decided to reopen the suspended quarry.
That's why you are looking for cause of action. These notices are there for you.
Yes. Those notices will not be allowed to that is also time one.
No. Annexure K. Annexure, kindly come to Annexure K, sir. 1st June 2023.
But this is a notice asking me to put in GPSTR.
You are in search of some cause of action. No, these notices are there for you.
Just wanted to give you a notice, sir. Even today, according to them, I mandated to. They wanted to install GPS in all the vehicles to be used for transportation.
That will help you, no? If the GPS is installed, you can show the material that you are restricting your activity only to the limited area.
Normally, we don't, unless we start the quarry, we don't have these quarries because you're all small villagers. What should you direct your consideration of connection here?
L is your representation, no? So we permit you to file appropriate revision.
There is no harm that party to conduct a drone survey. Drone survey and submit a rank guarantee. That's what that is. There is a violation admitted.
Only we can say that the representation L.
Why do you conduct a drone survey?
Drone survey of my quarry is area.
Bank guarantee for what?
For illegal
Extracting the.
Already extracted.
Already.
How much is that?
That is
Have you quantified it?
5,400.
Correct. After determination, if it is so, we pay.
They are saying,
No, Mr. Counsel, it is your case that you have not crossed your limit and you are quarried within your limits. If that proves, then there's no question of they asking you what's the hurry, worry in that matter.
financial matters, capability. Even if you lordship direct not let my representation in the connection be considered in accordance with law, not asking anything beyond that. In accordance with the law, if you consider whatever orders pass my website, I lost my other reasons.
The risk of payment of the penalty will not go.
Suppose I'm acquitted.
The choice of you taking the reports of drone survey and giving the bank guarantee appears to be feasible.
It's not that my lord, who is great, it is done to a long time by somebody else. We want that for the entire area. Please, you are so financially sound because you are going to need money. Please, giving bank guarantee is nothing but making a payment. Making payment and giving bank guarantee is no much difference.
Let them decide in LPS. If you are only now restricting your prayer, decision on the representation. Notice to the respondents accepted by learned government advocate Shri Mahendra. No. The council was heard at length. Ultimately, it was submitted by the council that he would restrict his submissions only in reference to prayer clause C, whereby direction is sought for to respond number 3, that is senior geologist, to decide the representation of petitioner. The copy of the representation is placed on record at page 105, annexure L. Translation is provided at page 106. Accordingly, the petition is disposed of. The learned government advocate submits that if certain reasonable time is granted to the authority to decide the representation, the authority would decide the representation. Accordingly, the response number 3, senior geologist, Department of Mines and Geology, DC Office Complex, Prospect Road, Koppal, is directed to decide representation submitted by the petitioner on 24/7/23 as expeditiously as possible and not later than 8 weeks from the date of receipt of the order of this court. Needless to state that representation be decided on its own merits in case the respondent number 3 is of an opinion to call for necessary record from his subordinate officers. Opportunity of hearing. Deems it appropriate to grant an opportunity of hearing to the petitioner. He may accordingly intimate the petitioner. He may send a prior intimation to the petitioner for hearing the petitioner and pass appropriate orders. This direction, the petition is disposed. There is already one matter mentioned at serial number 62. We will take that matter first. Same matter. Yes, who appeals for the other side?
The information stating that about 44 lakh has been transferred to the land acquisition officer to be transferred to the complainant hearing as of 28/7/2011. It's not done. And today we have got the approval for payment of 10 crore.
No, why this piecemeal? Your officer is literate. No, whose approval he is waiting for?
Then what the officers are facing is that there is some discrepancy. Last time the order I have told and informed them very clearly. Also mentioned. Capital was also present in the court. But somehow he is facing the problem that got mentioned.
Whose approval he is waiting for? No, we are not approving this. That today 10, tomorrow 2, day after tomorrow 5. Our order is more than clear. We wanted compliance. Every fact is recorded in our order dated 22/8/23. It was only to submit before this court that we are ready with this amount. No, we are not. It's not that they are showing some extra They can take the approval if they are state guest, all approvals, all sufficient time to think over.
Personal private litigation. Personal private litigation.
Even private parties may not show such approach. And to only impress upon, we refer to that the sale deed is between a complainant and the topmost authority of the state. And the person concerned was signatory on behalf of this authority. We don't want your proper affidavit. We want simple one statement that I am ready with this amount by way of demand draft, check, whatever it may be, and I am handing over it to the complainant. No affidavit, a statement, single line statement sufficient enough, showing that you are ready with the amount. Why so auspicious? More auspicious? This is not a court. In which court? What is if they wanted to deposit in court, what they treat to this place as? I mean, this is absurd.
Which court you want to deposit? Why? In what? On what basis? You have to advise them properly, Mr. Counsel. Please advise them properly. There's no dispute of anything whatsoever. Sale is executed by them in favor of the governor of the state. Very clearly mentioned about the consideration. That's all you need to pay. Nothing more. It's a registered document. If you do not honor this, who else? What can a common man expect from? No, please look into this. The sale deed, we have referred to the sale deed clauses. 7 crore 74 lakh and all is mentioned the sale deed. That amount merely has to pay to them. That's all. Where is it all coming from? Discrepancy, deposit in the court, government order, approval, 10 crores, 50 lakhs. What is all this? This limit. This is not a borrower or a where pleading a financial difficulty, give me installment and make the payment.
Therefore, we made our order very clear. We were sensing that there may be some difficulty, there may be some ground, something in the form of an excuse would be raised. So everything we made it clear as a part of our order. You just go through our orders. You will then you will have a benefit. Keep this on. So we'll give a day's time to you, Mr. Vikram. We'll keep it on Friday. First on board. Simply say so to Friday first on board. It seems that they are just living in some fancy world. I don't know. I mean, sorry. This is certainly not a very happy situation for a court or to any law officer to face this situation. No, this is something very embarrassing for anybody. But this can be avoided. When the affidavit is filed? 24. Yes. Which order you are referring? 9-8. Yes.